with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause now your diamond's cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Utah Jazz. The Jazz begin this game with the basketball. Andre Drummond able to recover with the block. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jackson to Drummond. Griffin, his first effort off the mark. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Here comes the screen. Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. The follow won't go either. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Passed it off. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Jackson with it. Leads one. Beyond the arc for three. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Ricky Rubio trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Jackson with it. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket. Here comes the screen. This for the tie. And he can't connect there. Shot no good. Horn sounds, ending the first quarter of play. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
To Jackson. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not going down here. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 2 of 4 now.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Utah with the possession. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. For three. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jackson with it. The score 10-8. 4-3. Won't go down. Joe Ingles to Favors. Andre Drummond with a piece. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called. The follow won't go either. Griffin to Reggie Jackson. To Griffin from long range. Not that time.
Hey, lock up.
Joe Ingles. Driving right to the basket and draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Donovan Mitchell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Pistons have it. Fires the 3, and he can't. Slams it home on the putback. Knocked loose. He'll let one fly from half court. First half in the books. Jazz have the lead. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His group now down 2. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Mitchell with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Goes to the left side. Blake Griffin sends it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Rubio to Gobert. Andre Drummond swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Ricky Rubio. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Here's Rubio up top. All tied up, 13 apiece. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
Griffin. And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Jazz out in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now.
Knocked it away!
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Rubio to Favors. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Reggie Jackson with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws up and perfect. To Joe Ingles. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Jackson fires the 3. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Drummond. Jackson. And Gobert hauls in the rebound. Rubio into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Joe Ingles to Gobert. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Jackson. To Griffin. Kennard shot off the mark. Jazz have the ball. Rubio to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Griffin to Jackson. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Here's Rubio into the front court. His team on top by 8. Ricky Rubio. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one handily.